Floss tube. It's Monday the 31st of May. It's Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK, and the weather is absolutely beautiful, which makes a change, especially for a bank holiday. So I'm going to get this video done so I can get out in the catio and stitch. I've not got as much stitching to show as I would have liked because my stitcher bug went a bit AWOL at the beginning of the month. However, it came back, and I do have some things to show you, including a special collab with Maloka Designs, who is a UK-based company. She designs all her own patterns and they are beautiful. But I'll show you that at the end because it includes a finish. So we'll talk about that in a bit. But first of all, I have an apology to make. And that is, in my last video, I featured a giveaway by a company called Joy Sunday. Now, I'd never heard of Joy Sunday, but a few people did message me and leave in the comments that this company is quite known for basically ripping off designs. And in fact, this is the one that I was going to give away. And I did think it looked familiar, but yeah, it does look a lot like a lavender and lace picture. So I won't be giving this away because if it has been, you know, taken from somebody else, then I don't want to support that. So, but to make up, I've got an extra special giveaway at the end of the video. So yeah, so sorry to the people who entered, but I won't be giving this away. I will literally be throwing it away. I'm not even going to put it in a charity bag. But thank you so much to the person who gave it me, because I'm quite sure you wouldn't have known either. But yeah, I don't want to support somebody like that when there's lots of amazing designers like Maloka Designs, who I've just spoken about, who, you know, take the trouble to design their own patterns. So yeah, so big apologies, but I didn't know. So, but thank you for pointing it out to me, those of you who did. Anyway, swiftly moving on from that, let's get on to the whips, shall we? So, in no particular order, the first one on my pile of goodies is sorry, I need to do all these edges. It's just, my sewing machine isn't accessible at the moment. When I've got my craft room the way I want it, it will be, but because of that, I'm just not getting any of the edges of fabric finished off, so it's not good. Anyway, this one is Made to Create. It's the Caterpillar cross stitch stitch along, and the penultimate part was released this month. When I showed it last month, I think I was part way through the C. But the T was released this month, and here it is. So since you've last seen it, I've finished off like the C, the bobbin there, and the pincushion. We're all part of April, so I finished. Yeah, we're in May now, aren't we? I think then. Keep thinking we're in August for some bizarre reason. But I finished that off, and then this month we had the T and another part of the thread, but this, what was that on? Was that on this month? I think that bobbin was on this month as well, yeah. But there wasn't much stitching on this month compared to what there has been. So yeah, so we've only got one more part of this to come out now, which will be the E here. And then I'm going to make this into a cushion. And this is going to my sister-in-law. She doesn't know it. It's going to be for Christmas, either Christmas or her birthday. Her birthday's just after Christmas, so one of the two. She doesn't watch this channel, so she won't know. But this is stitched on 32 count Opal Murano by Chromatic Alchemy in the colourway Rubescent. These cards are brilliant. You can see the days. I've only worked on it 4 days this month, but in those 4 days I got last month's finished and I stitched this month. I love these. These are brilliant. I'm definitely going to keep up with these. So that's that one. See, I've got all the fabric stuck in the zip. You know, all the bits of, and I'll sort that out afterwards. Right, next one I don't know until I open the bag, is... Oh, this is a stash acquisition and a new start, but I had to start it beforehand because it is a birth sampler for my step niece. I do know now she's going to be a girl, and she's due at the end of September, so I need to get stitching. So this is what I bought. I'd narrowed it down to about 5 Etsy patterns or this Bossy Threads kit, and then I narrowed it down further to this Bossy Threads kit or one of the Etsy patterns, but I put it to my friend Hannah and she also liked this one, so because it's the most complicated one, but however, that's what I went for. Now I have made a change, well, 2 changes. I changed it, it came with 14 count Ada. Nothing against 14 count Ada, because in fact when you see what I've done with Maloka Designs, I worked on 14 count and I loved it. It was lovely being able to see the holes properly, but I wanted a bit of sparkle, so I switched it out for 28 count, still white but sparkly white. The other change I've made is that this grey that you can see there is actually silver, and I know it doesn't say in the kit, or at least I've not noticed, but I know that Bossy Threads use Madeira. That's it, use Madeira threads in their kits. Now I'm pretty sure that the metallic thread that's come with it is Madeira metallic, because I've tried working with this before, and when I say tried, I do mean tried, and it is awful. If you think DMC metallic is bad, it's nothing compared to this stuff, and there's no way I was going to use it. I didn't even want to try. So I went through my stash. Now I had a Krynig, which was some that was left over from my Queen of Peace, which would have been a perfect match, but there wasn't much of it and I didn't really want to order another one. So what I've ended up with is a bit lighter than I would have liked, but I had 2 cards of this left over from my, just looking at it to remind me, chatelaine, that's it. So what I'm actually doing, because this is a lot finer than like a number 4 braid, so I'm doubling it up, but I'm doing it with that. And at first I wasn't so sure, but as I've carried on stitching, I quite like it. But I've not done much. I've literally done, well, as my card will show, just one day, and that when I say one day, I think it was a couple of hours, and that is all I've done. But I've made a start on the tree, so that is good. And I'm just working on this month's, yeah, because Hello Sunshine came out, yay, which I'm loving. So I've started on that, but once I've finished off that, then I will get back to this, and this is going to be my focus piece really, because like I said, I've got to get it done, because you know what babies are like. She's due on the 28th of September, but who knows when she'll put in an appearance. So I don't know like names or anything yet, so obviously the name and obviously the birth date will be put on after she's born. But yes, so it's quite funny, because for my stepmom, like my stepmom had 3 daughters and now she's got a granddaughter, because this is the first grandchild for her. And like my dad's got 2 granddaughters and now he's going to have a step granddaughter. So in our family, I'm not talking just dance, but in like my family, girls are a predominant force. My brother was, I don't know, he was just kind of a weird thing that happened, but yeah, because he had 2 girls. So yeah. But if I'd had kids, I wanted boys. I wanted 3 boys, Thomas, Oliver and Ben. But they didn't come, so just had cats instead. Anyway, let's move on to Temperature Garden. And this is up to date as of yesterday's. Well, I've not stitched yesterday's yet, because it's just coming up to 10 o'clock now. And oh, here's Charlie. He's been a pain. He's just following me around like I don't know what. But what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, the temperatures don't get released until about 10 AM for the previous day. So this is up to date as of like, well, the other day. So, and as you can see for May, again, we've had a cold month. It's just begun to warm up these last few days. And in fact, I think this whole week, I think yesterday, I think we got up to about 21 yesterday, which is tropical for us. And I think we're expecting highs of, I think, 23 today. So I've even got the bottom of my legs exposed. They're absolutely blindingly snow white, but yeah, they only get to see the air a couple of days a year, I think. But yeah, because especially in my part of the UK, we do tend to be more cold and wet up here. But that's why I want to get done, because I've been enjoying just sitting in the catio and stitching. But yeah, that's where we are with Temperature Garden. Still loving it. And still planning on doing it again next year. It's going to be an annual thing. I've got another plan for next year as well. I'm not saying anything about that yet. But it's something a bit different, and I think it might be fun to do. So, right, and the last one, apart from my collab that I've worked on this month, in this great big bag, is Hello Sunshine. Of course, I was just talking about it, wasn't I? Had to think what it was then. Yeah, so this is Hello Sunshine. Came out, the boss's red skip there. It came out on Friday, and I've been working on it solidly ever since. As you can see, I've not filled in today, obviously, because I've not started. So I've kitted it up myself. I've only bought the PDF and the needle minder, of course. You have to have the needle minder. So yeah, I'm stitching it on 28 count Opal Brittany by Maloka Designs, and the colourway is Maple Ribbons. And this is what we have so far. Yeah, that's the needle minder. So I've done the top part, and what I've got left now, there's some flowers, 2 flowers on that side, and there's a big pink flamingo there. So I don't think I'll get it all finished today, because I tend to get to tea time, and then with my fatigue, I've just not been able, this past few weeks I've not done any stitching in the evenings because I'm just so exhausted. But I'm just loving it. I mean, I enjoyed Hello Petals so much, and I'm quite sure I'm going to enjoy Hello Sunshine as well. And in this massive bag, which was made by Charlotte, who's Lottie's Lovelies, I think, who I will leave a thingy down below, a link down below to. She has a Facebook shop. She doesn't really have many like cross-stitching things on there, because she does mainly like children's clothes and toys and things like that. But she does, you've seen the bags that I've done. This is one of her very early bags, so they're a bit different now. But she does bags, she does grime guards, she does thread catchers, anything, but just message her. Tell her what you want and she'll do it. And she's really quick as well. And in fact, she's making 2 more bags for me at the moment, because I have too many whips, apparently, for all the bags. And you got to have a bag, haven't you? You got to have a bag. Right. So, next, I'm going to talk about Maloka Designs. So I was contacted after my last Floss Tube video by Megan at Maloka Designs, asking if I'd be interested in stitching the newest pattern that she was working on, in exchange for giving you like a discount code to buy it. So I was like, yes, of course, you know. So I checked her out first, because you know, sometimes, you know, I've been approached by people in the past and I've not been too sure, but I checked her out. She's got an amazing website, and in fact she's had a second sale on, and you don't know how hard it has been for me not to buy, because especially, well, about 3 of the designs actually I would have loved, but she does really interesting, just different, quite modern design. She does, I love these watercolour ones that are kind of, I know, like when I went for my last tattoo, like you wanted to do like watercolour splashes, but she does a lot of these like watercolour ones, which I really love. But what she has sent me is the giraffe kit. It's currently on pre-order at the moment because I know that there's a lot of issues in this country at the moment getting hold of supplies, basically. So it's on pre-order, and there is a matching needle minder. I don't have the needle minder, but I do have the kit. And what I will do is, when I got the kit, I did like an opening, like an unboxing as such, but more like an unpackaging. So I'm going to insert that video here. Hi, I'm filming this today, 14th of May. I'm just filming an unboxing or unpacking of the new design from Maloka Designs of the Mandela giraffe. This has kindly been sent to me from Megan at Maloka Designs, and she is offering you a 10% discount code on this kit, which is Kitty10. And yeah, let's have a look what's in the pack. Obviously there is going to be some rustling, and I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about that. So if you don't like it, just put your fingers in your ears for a minute. Well, if you're not wearing earphones anyway. Right, so let's have a look. As you can see, there is some Ada in there. I'm assuming it's 14 count, I don't know till I take it out. The thread is pre-sorted onto a card, and it is DMC, and there is your like a stitch guide and your chart. There will also be a matching needle minder. At the moment it's on pre-order, but that might change by the end of the month, we shall see. So let's open up. I can find the opening at the top. Yep, so here we are. So you see the beautiful colours for the design. I'm so excited to start stitching this, I have to say. So they're all pre-sorted, so that's brilliant. No messing around there. Then we've got the Ada. It's a lovely soft Ada. I've forgotten, should have had a look at the name of this Ada. Yeah, it is 14 count, but it is so soft, it's lovely. And there's a needle in it as well. And we have the guide for anybody who's new to stitching, just with some tips, tricks, and how to do the stitching. And there's a brochure with some more of their designs. I have to say, I love that one. But she's got a few of these watercolour, like splash ones, and I think they're lovely. And I love like the little circular ones as well. There's ones for different countries, like you know, that's UK and France, and there was a couple of others, I think. But yeah, there's some lovely kits. Go and check out her website, which I will post in the description box down below. And she also does these stitch people, which I'm going to tell my sister-in-law about, because she loves stitching things like that. And then you have your chart, which obviously I'm not going to show you on the screen, but let me just have a look. It looks nice and big. Oh yes, nice big chart. It's a colour chart, and there's also a colour key there, but sorry, I banged the thing then, but it's a really nice big print chart that I won't have to enlarge that. And that's the kit, which is now looks like a disaster area. But I'm looking forward to starting stitching on this, which I think will probably be within the next hour. And yeah, hopefully you know, some of you will enjoy it as well. Like I said, it's malokadesigns.com. The link is in the description box below to the website. and use the code Kitty10, which gives you a 10% discount on the giraffe mandala. There is also an elephant mandala, which is beautiful, and like I said, lots of other things, but the discount code is just for the giraffe. But yeah, I shall see you all back in the regular video. Bye. So it's exciting, isn't it? So I was more than happy to work with Megan, and she's been lovely. Any questions that I've had, she's been great, and she's got back to me. But I want to show you what I have done. Isn't it beautiful? I absolutely love it, and in fact, like when my carers came in and like they'd see it on my, you know, because I leave it on my Lowry frame and everything, and my carer was like, "Oh my gosh, I love that," and Mum loves it, and I just love it, and it's so fun to work on. You know, just seeing each little bit come out and all the bright colours. Obviously, if this isn't your colour theme, then you could do your own colour theme, basically. Because I thought like doing it all in shades of blues would be nice or something like that. But I just love it. And I am going to buy the elephant because it has to match, and I know that she is working on something else at the moment. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be along this theme, I think. So yeah, so I'll put the discount code below. It's Kitty10. The discount code, it's a 10% discount for the kit only, not for the PDF, because she does have an Etsy shop like with her PDFs. But the 10% is for the kit only. But I highly recommend it. And I mean, I wouldn't say that, you know, you're my friends, you know, I wouldn't recommend something that I didn't agree with. But the fabric is lovely. I've forgotten again what the name of the type of Ada is, but it's so nice, and it's been so lovely working on 14 count, actually been able to see the holes. It's been amazing. But obviously if you did it on like 16 or 32, it'd be that little bit smaller. But there's no problem with the coverage at all on the 14 count. I'm more than happy with the coverage. So at the moment, because I don't want to I've probably got a frame that would fit, but because I want to do the elephant as well, I want them all framed together. So at the moment I've got this pegged on. I've got a TV in my craft room which isn't in use at the moment because I don't sit in there, because it's not the nicest of rooms to sit in at the moment. Will be one day. But so what I've done is I've got some fabric pegs and I've just pegged it onto the top of my TV so I can see it as soon as I walk into my craft room. But I love it. So please go and check out Megan, even if it's not this one that you want. I'm quite sure you'll be able to find something that you like. And I said check out those watercolour ones because they are beautiful. They really are. But yeah, that's Megan. So thank you, Megan, for giving me the opportunity to show off your beautiful pattern. And good luck for the future, for the rest of your designs. And I hope you go from strength to strength. So yeah, so that was Megan. So next, I've actually remembered we will talk about Mum. Mum has had another finish this month, of course, and she's had a new start as well. So she has finished the Petal Fairy. I get the two mixed up. The Petal Fairy by Mirabilia. Oh my gosh, brain fog. She's finished off Petal Fairy by Mirabilia. I can't tell you, I'm afraid, what fabric it was worked on. I know it was, do I know? I think it was 32 count. Oh dear, I don't know, I'm really sorry. But it was beautiful, whatever fabric it was on. But yeah, she's, you know, she got it done in I think about 6 weeks, something like that. So she brought it round to show me and we did a video, so I'll insert that here. Mum's here. Hi Mum.
Hi.
It's the 22nd of May and yesterday Mum had another finish.
Yes.
And this is Petal Fairy by Mirabilia and it's taken her just 6 weeks. And we'll have a close close up. Not been ironed yet. Oh, Charlie's there. Charlie likes her. You like her, Charlie? And see all the beads in her dress. Oh, well, she's beautiful. So, but you didn't have the best time with this,
No.
did you?
No, I didn't at all.
Like, why was that?
Well, it's just for some reason my eyes don't like yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, the material is actually, it's a darker yellow than it's actually showing it in,
I know it doesn't show
in
up,
this
does
video.
it? No.
Well, it's showing quite pale in
Is
this
it?
video, yeah.
It isn't really that pale,
Yeah,
is it?
but then again, it's perfect for it, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's sparkly, which I don't think shows up.
No, but she's looking beautiful, and you've got Bliss Fairy to do next,
yes,
haven't
I'm just
you?
about to probably start that one today sometime.
But we were just having a look because we thought they'd be the same size, didn't we? Because they're like partner ones.
And they're not.
Yeah, but well, no, that's another finish for Mum.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll post an update picture of where she is by the time I film the video on Bliss Fairy. So bye, Mum.
Bye.
So yeah, another finish from Mum. And she's had a new start. She started on the Bliss Fairy. Again, I can't tell you fabric, I'm afraid. I've got a feeling it was 32 count again, but I don't know. But I asked her to send me a picture after she'd finished here yesterday. She's been working hard in my garden, clearing all the weeds. It's not been weeded in years, this garden, and I mean it, I'm not exaggerating. But when she went home yesterday, I asked her if she could send me a picture, so she did. And she says, well, I've not done much. I said, doesn't matter. But anyway, I'll insert the picture of where she's up to here. So yeah, I'm sure, well, I don't know whether she will have it done by the end of this month, well, you know, June, because like she has been doing a lot of work in her garden, but I think she's more or less finished, but she's still got a lot of work to do here, and I keep telling her there is no rush, it's not going anywhere, it doesn't matter, but she seems to think she's got to get through it as quick as she can. So I don't know how much stitching time she will actually get in. Just let me have a slip of my tea, hang on. Excuse me. So next we will move on to, we'll do Stitch Your Kindness first, because it was my birthday in May, and most of the stuff, like, I mean, mainly I had money because, you know, new house, lots to do. And Mum got me, well, it's a birthday and extremely early Christmas present combined, but she got me a TV for my bedroom, which has been great. Been able to watch Floss Tube in bed, it's brilliant, because I've missed having a TV in my bedroom. But yeah, I didn't really have anything in the way of stitchy gifts, because I needed money. Like my friend Anne sent me some money to buy some plants for the garden, because tomorrow my friend is taking me to the garden centre and going to buy some summer bedding plants. But my lovely friend Stitching Joanne, she really didn't have to, but she sent me a lovely little gift. She sent me 3 pairs of earrings, one of which I've not been wearing anything else, but can you see these little cats? They're so cute, and Joanne, they are all I've been wearing. I love them. And there was also another pair of like lying down cats, but I forgot to bring those out with me. And then also, I've not opened these ones yet, because she knows I love purple. There's some like purple sparkly ones, but I love these earrings. And she also sent me this. Oh, I love this. Look at this little butterfly kit. I love that, because she knows I love my butterflies as well. Yeah, and buddleia. I've bought 2 buddleias for my garden, so. And this one I love. Look at this. That is so cute. She sent me that as well. And also, I can show you the chat because it's out of a magazine. There's a cat there. And I love, because she knows I love robins. She obviously listens to what I say. Because it's like a robin alphabet. It'd be so cool to do like craft room in robins and stick it on my craft room door when it's done. So thank you so much, Joanne. You really didn't have to, but it was lovely of you. So we've got a little tiny bit of haul this month. You've already seen the birth sampler. This piece of fabric I actually ordered back on the 5th of February. But like I said, there's been a lot of trouble getting hold of fabrics and stuff. And I've got a 25 by 27 piece of, it's 32 count opalescent Lugana in the colourway Storminess. Now the reason I got that is because I got a kit from, oh, it's by Pole Stitches, by the way. I got a kit from Pole Stitches that had this fabric in, but it wasn't the opal, it was just the plain, and I love it. And it's kind of like a colour because it's just greys. It'll sort of go with anything, and in fact there was one pattern that I got from the website's name, the Etsy shop name's gone out of my head, and it's a star mandala. I showed it a few months ago, and this is what I actually ordered it for, but I ordered a big enough piece that I could cut. I could just cut off what I needed and put the rest in my stash because I think that would be a really handy colour to have. So that came, and the only other thing, well, when I bought the kit from, I got it from Lakeside. Of course, you can't just order one, you have to order two. So, got this. It's another Bothy Threads kit, and it's one of the Rendell designs. Oh no, I love the face on that one. The little robins, they're so cute. So I got that. Mum got one of the Rendell designs as well. She got the little hedgehog that's just uncurling itself. That's really cute. And the only other thing I did buy is one pattern that I've wanted for ages, and I've never pulled the trigger on it, so to speak, but I saw it on somebody else's, I think it was on Dizzy Stitches, because he's stitching it, and I just thought, you know, just, you love it so much, just get it. So I did, and I can't remember the name of it. And it was a PDF, so obviously I don't have a picture of it, but I will insert a picture of it here. And I've done those ornament size ones before, you know, I've done two of the heids that I finished to that, and they stitch up fairly quickly, and I just love it. Oh, it's so hard not to start these things, isn't it? But anyway, another slurp of tea. Oh. Right, moving on to our giveaways. Now, I delved into I have a drawer of loads of stuff that I've got to give away, and I do mean loads. But because I wanted to say sorry for last month's giveaway, I've chosen two beautiful things. So the first thing is a gold collection kit. Try and avoid the glare. And this is called Coastal View. This is a brand new unopened kit. And simply, I did some destashing a few months ago, and I do really like this design, but it's just, I've got so many to do, and it's just one that I just don't think that I will do, you know, so, and I do love it. It's such a shame, and I've seen people stitching on it, and it's so beautiful, but I just don't think that I will work on it. So this is the first giveaway. So if you would like to win this, leave the word coastal in the comment box. The second thing I'm giving away, because if dimensions aren't your thing, hopefully fabric is, because most of us love fabric, and I don't want to get it out of the packaging because I know I'll never get it folded back in. So, but it was a September 2014 limited edition. It's a 28 count opal Brittany, 18 by 26 inches, and it's called Four Leaves. And it's sort of like peachy, pinky, as you can see, it's showing up quite well on there. But yeah, I thought I thought that was lovely. So if you want to enter for that, leave the word fall in the comment box below. You can enter for both, but you'll only win one, and it's open to anywhere in the world. I will ship anywhere. So that's it. That's this month's video. I hope you liked what you've seen. I'm sorry that it's not as much stitching as I would have liked, but there will be a lot of stitching coming up, because if this weather holds, which it looks like it will be doing, I plan on spending the next few months just sitting in the catio stitching. Well, either stitching or reading. There might be some reading going on. But at the moment, the stitcher bug is biting hard. So, yeah, that's it. So, I hope you have all had a really good May, and I hope you all have a really good June. And, yeah, if you want to like help support me or say thank you or anything, I do have a buy me a coffee link below. Thank you to anybody who does donate, because it does mean a lot. So yeah, that link will be below. Thank you for watching, thank you for your likes, thank you for your subscribes as well, and yeah, I'll see you all next month. Bye.